Hey, what's up guys? How you doing? It is Lasty here. Welcome today to another FIFA 16 squad. And today what I have got for you, as you will have seen in the title and the thumbnail, is what I think is some of the best money you can spend on Ultimate Team. The best player, well the best Futties player for 30,000 coins or less, in my opinion, is this guy. We'll get to him in a little bit. We need to build the squad around him. And I thought what I would do is build it live for you today. And then I've already played the games with this team. I'll switch over to green screen Lasty halfway through the video and we'll show you the goals that we got with them. So, we do need to build the squad. Let's stick the goalkeeper in right now. Hello to all of you new guys over that are from Bateson's channel and from Gorilla's channel. If you guys didn't know, I did the draw for the Fatal series, the Pro Fatal and the regular Fatal. So thank you to all of you new guys that have come and subbed. You know, welcome to the channel. We start off with 85 rated Hugo Lloris in goal today. You can't get much better on Ultimate Team. I think he is really solid. 6'2" and acrobatic as hell. He is like a cat in goal. Cat-like reflexes for sure. One of my favourites on the game. You just can't go wrong. And we do have two French centre-backs coming into the squad actually. So let's change that from that to France. And it's actually going to be Laurent Koscielny and Jeremy Mathieu, the two highest ones I've got in my club. They're coming into the team today as a little French trio going on. Jeremy Mathieu plays for Barca in La Liga, of course, and he's 83 rated. He is 6'2". He's quite attacking, but he's very quick and he's got good defending and physical to make up for just how attacking he is. And actually, sometimes it helps. He's quite aggressive, you know. He really goes out, chases after those players that are running on the ball before they get a chance to weave in and out of him. So he's decent, I'm not going to lie. Moving on, Laurent Koscielny, 84 rated Frenchman. I mean, really rapid. He feels even quicker than the 78 pace on his card. 85 defending, 78 physical. He isn't the most physical. He's not the tallest either, but a good partnership between Mathieu and Koscielny was exactly what we had. Now, moving on, left back, I believe is another Frenchman. It is Sidibe. And at right back, we've got what is my favourite right back on the game, Dani Alves. Oh, is he my favourite? He's close to my favourite. But Sidibe is our left back today. He's a TOTS item, gold, 83 rated. They've always struggled to have like really good sort of solid left backs and right backs in the French nation on Ultimate Team. They've never got enough pace, but this guy's really good and he has got decent stats across the board. Enough pace for me, 81 there, and great defending and physical for a fullback. And then of course Dani Alves, team of the year before he moved to Juventus, was ridiculous for Barcelona. Like 92 rated. Its first owner, of course. I managed to pack this guy, the only Totty I've packed this year, and then just 80 plus club, everything, great stats across the board, ridiculous card, could play in centre mid or striker if you really wanted him to. Now moving on to the midfield then, we have got three pretty flair players for midfielders, I would say. Our centre mid is actually a cam, so I'm just going to go for two La Liga players. We're going to go for this guy right here. James Rodriguez is coming in at centre mid. And then at cam, we've actually got Modric. In at the other centre mid spot, we need to go to Ligue 1. Because we've got an Argentine that plays for PSG. That is, of course, Pastore. He's coming into the squad, and that completes our trio in midfield. Pastore is 84 rated, so the lowest of the three, but he has got the 4-star skill, 4-star weak foot. He's 6'2", and I think he's one of the best midfielders on the game. I love him on Ultimate Team. For someone who's so tall, he's really agile, got great dribbling, great passing, and he's just a bit of a unit in the middle. James, I guess, would be preferred to switch with Modric. I need this for the chemistry though. So in-game, a potential thing you could do is swap Modric and James. And of course, both of those two players have got special items on the game that you guys could upgrade to if you have the coins. I'm sure some of you do. But I really like just the regular versions. They do a good job for me. Although saying that, the 93 rated Totti Modric is one of the best midfielders I've used all year. Long shots galore. So if you can stretch the 300k that player costs, I would recommend him. But Luka Modric comes into the middle. And these three work really well together. They sort of, I don't know, like chop and change and that sort of stuff. Get into great positions attacking wise and actually do an alright job defensive wise as well. It's not as attacking as you might think. Now, moving on to our strike force, our wingers and our main pink Futty that I'm saying is worth 30k or is the best 30k that you'll spend, we need to stick them in then, shall we? So we've got a bit of a skiller coming in at the right wing spot, who is a Colombian. You might have worked that out from the chemistry. And on the left wing, we've got this guy coming in, who is, of course, let me find him. I went straight past him. There he is, Di Maria. I realised he's 86 rated. Why didn't I choose him sooner? But Cuadrado comes into the squad, 82 rated, loads and loads of pace, and amazing dribbling and 5-star skills. He feels like one of the quickest players I've used on FIFA, and that is because he is one of the quicker players on FIFA. Absolute beast. Love him a lot. And then Di Maria. This is one of many versions of Di Maria on the game. Again, if there's a better left wing version that you want to pick up, go for it. But loads of pace, dribbling, amazing passing, that sort of thing. 4-star skill moves, but a heavily left-footed player there. And then the player I think that is worth 30k, or the best 30k you'll spend, is this guy. It just is. Like, Mario Mandzukic, I think is absolutely class. I love this guy. I don't know what it is about him. He's a little bit of everything, really. But I was shocked that I paid less than 30,000 coins for him. And he's just a beast. When you look at those stats, you don't expect to get a player for that cheap, really. 85 dribbling, 89 shooting, and 90 physical on a striker that's 6'2" and has pace, 80 pace overall. I mean, he feels like Zlatan in game. Of course, he doesn't quite have the skill moves and that sort of thing, but he's that big physical player that actually has some agility about him as well. And I really like him. As you can see, scored basically a couple of goals per game, and that to me means he's a good striker, because I struggle to score goals on the best of times. So yeah, Mario Mandzukic, 86 rated. I've called it the best 30k you'll spend. He cost me less than that, and typically he does cost a little bit less than that, but that's just a bonus for you guys, and there's a chance, I guess, that he could go up in price a little bit from this video, and I'm sure that would settle down and you know, level out after a couple of hours. So this is the squad. It features players from the BPL, the La Liga, the French Ligue 1, and of course the Serie A. Pretty decent team, and it played very well. Really solid across the board. I liked it a lot. Let's move over to green screen lastly, and I'll show you the goals that I got with the team. Okay, we've moved over to green screen mode. Mario Mandzukic, Pink Futties winner, is definitely going to be a candidate for a FUTWIZ player review for me. So if you guys didn't already know, I do 4 videos a week over on the FUTWIZ channel, player reviews, that sort of thing. So I'll leave a card in the top right corner. You guys can go and sub to FUTWIZ, that would be much appreciated. And whilst you're here, if you could smash a like on the video, that would be awesome as well. That goal right there that I scored with Cuadrado was one of the paciest goals I think I've ever scored. I just basically utilised the long touch button, and I just sprinted into the box and just nailed it into the bottom corner. Like, fair enough, that sort of thing can happen. Cuadrado is definitely a real, he makes things happen for this team, running down that wing. Mandzukic the target man in the box. This is a good example. Too much pace for the defenders to handle, and then someone with prowess and finishing ability is sat in the box ready to just tuck it away. Mandzukic positioning is great. Even when he's not on the shot, he's thought of that one, chasing down the goalkeeper in case he parries it away. Another good example would be this goal right here. He's just luckily stood in the right place at the right time, and I'm sure that's something to do with his actual positioning. He's also amazing in the air. That was a great header against Pepe, really solid. And in the same game, I also scored another ridiculous header, which is, I think it's known as the Flying Dutchman, of course, from Robin van Persie in the World Cup, like a couple of years ago or whatever. But yeah, ridiculous in the air as well. I think this is it. I think this is the goal. Yeah, we whip it in from Sidibe. Look at that, 2nd minute in the match, and I'm scoring a lovely Flying Dutchman right there. Go off, run off celebrating Mandzukic. I think I probably went a little bit nuts when that goal went in. But why wouldn't you, you know? You've literally just got into a game 2 minutes in, and he does some crazy Flying Dutchman header. Awesome. I love the diving headers on this game. And I'm just hoping that in FIFA 17 we get yet more animations of different stuff, you know. Lots more techniques when you're shooting, all of that sort of stuff, but the majority of these goals, of course, are scored by my main man. The rest of the team did great, and they worked for the goals, but at the end of the day, the one tucking them away was most definitely Mandzukic. I think I literally scored the 1 goal with Cuadrado, and then the rest of the goals with his team all with the main man from Croatia. Also, being Croatian, there's actually a lot of decent players that he can link up to now. If I hadn't have gone with Modric, someone I might have gone with is Rakitic, of course. Lots of good players, Perisic, all of that sort of stuff that you can link him to. But that is the video. I hope you've enjoyed. If you have, smash a thumbs up. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you're new. Catch you next time, guys. Peace.